there's a reason why I very much dislike or resent the Black Lives Matter movement. And I know I'm not the only person. And sure, there's all kinds of stuff going on, and there's plenty of reasons to be upset with them. There's conspiracies, there's violence, there's all this kind of stuff going on, right? But that's not really my problem. Although those are problems. My problem is that in my life, I have met many of the most wonderful people who were Black, who were African American, whatever you prefer I say, you can have that. But I have met many, many Black people I have worked with, I have been friends with, I have just encountered so many wonderful Black people. And there was something that they all had in common. And that's when I met them, I judged them. But I judged them to be good. They obviously weren't bad people, or I wouldn't have hung out with them. I would have avoided them, whatever the issue may be. But going back to what I said before, I've met and known many wonderful Black people. And I judged them to be good just like I would judge anybody else to be good. They held exactly this, they were held to exactly the same standard. Did they come across as nice people? Did they set off any alarm bells that would make me think they were bad? No, they were honestly good people. They had delightful smiles. They had an intelligence. All of the things that you think of that make up a wonderful person. It didn't matter. It didn't matter what color they were, what race they were. They were good people. So the reason I'm resentful is because now there's another layer. There's a something that comes before that. There's a something that comes before this natural exchange of smiles, exchange of just your common niceties, I suppose you could say. There's a thing that comes before that now. And that thing is a question that didn't used to be there, a question that shouldn't be there, a question that has recently shown up that I didn't deal with before. Now, when I see a Black person coming towards me that I don't know, instead of this is a person coming towards me that I don't know, and I'm not blind, so I can see that the color of their skin is different, darker, whatever you want to call it, so that never mattered. But it does now. It didn't before, but it does now. Because now it puts a question in my head. Because now I've seen all of this violence occur. I've seen the way people, and I believe me, I know it's not everybody. There are still some wonderful Black people out there, and thank you for being who you are. Keep it up. Just like everybody else who's a wonderful person, I thank you for it as well. So there's this extra thing. I have this moment that says, are they going to come after me? Are they going to be mad at me? Are they going to think ill of me? Do they want to cause me harm? Do they expect something of me like kneeling or me to give them money like you hear about? Well, for the most part, that's going to be bullshit, right? That's not going to happen. That's not the way people are. But because of this Black Lives Matter thing, that is in my head. I don't want it there. I am extremely resentful towards Black Lives Matter for putting that into my head. And I know there's many people that have the exact same problem. And the problem is that things like Black Lives Matter, what they're doing is they're creating in me, and they're creating in other people exactly the thing that they're out there saying that they're trying to fix. And that is this racism. Yeah, I didn't have it before. Well, I have other videos talking about that, but I didn't have this racism before where I had to have these negative thoughts of someone because of their skin color, because I had to worry about that. So what does that tell me? That tells me that we were getting rid of racism. Maybe we didn't even realize to the extent that we were getting rid of racism, but we were. So much so that now that racism has crept back in, because I'm having to watch all of this stuff go down and other people are feeling the same, the racism has come back. So the very thing that they're out there supposedly trying to fix didn't exist until they started trying to fix it. So knock it off. Let's start just being people and treating each other like people, like it used to be. Things were good for everybody. And I have a feeling that they can be again. I absolutely do. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Be sure to hit like and share, and have a great day.